Hi, it's Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. So I am back again from a brief hiatus from YouTube, which I had to take about the same time last year because the fall is when I fall apart. In all seriousness though, both school years, the past 2 school years, around October became very mentally unhealthy, and so when I realized that my mental health is declining, YouTube is the main thing that has to take the back burner because I can't really take time off teaching. I can't and don't really want to take time off of coaching. I guess I could, but that kind of brings me joy, and it's also an extra source of income for me, so I kind of expect it and need it. It's part of my budget. And then YouTube, on the other hand, is just a hobby for me. I don't really make money from it. The money I've made from YouTube and sponsorships isn't even enough. I mean, it's like Gigi's walking on the couch and smelling the camera. By the way, you guys are stacked on top of a pillow, or you're on a candle that's on a box that's on a pillow. Gigi's about to knock the whole thing down. But what I was gonna say is, like, the money I've made off of YouTube and sponsorships doesn't even really cover the cost of this camera I'm filming on. So it's not something that's lucrative for me. It's definitely something that I just do for fun, and I do enjoy it. I do enjoy making videos for you guys and vlogging my school days and interacting with you guys and all that stuff. But this is currently what's happening. I've got to show you guys. Like, these two are fools. I opened this window so we could film a video, and now they're probably gonna start barking. It's so annoying. Anyways, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, YouTube has to go on the back burner. It's really the only thing that I'm like doing for fun. And I finally feel like I'm in a good space again. It took a while, a lot longer than I was expecting. About late October, I just was kind of losing it, and then I lost it, and now I'm getting it back. A lot of things happen. I've been super busy. You know this from watching my vlogs. I'm always busy though, so that's not like really out of the ordinary. But at the end of October, I got in a hit and run car accident that totaled my car. That was very traumatic. I'm still very weird, like kind of squeamish about driving, so that's obviously really frustrating when you have to drive every single day. And just dealing with all of the paperwork and insurance and all that stuff, it was a lot, and I'd never been in even a like tiny thing before, so it was just a lot to deal with. And then on top of that, I had a lot of big events happen. December's always my most stressful time of the year because it's when all 650 of my students perform in a holiday concert, and so they all have to get prepared. I do these mass rehearsals with like 300 kids at a time that I'm directing. It's a lot. But like I said, I should be used to it by now, but I'm just not. I was also in the midst of doing some really intense stuff in therapy. Finally dealt with a trauma from a while ago that I'm what my therapist calls an avoider. So avoider personalities, like it's pretty common sense. We just try to avoid things. I try to avoid conflict. And in this sense, I was trying to avoid ever dealing with this issue, and so we dealt with that. That was just a lot of an emotional toll. It's good that I did it, but it took a lot to deal with, and now I'm down to bi-weekly therapy appointments, so that's good, and I really like it, and I'm still going, and it's all going good. But there's been a lot of really good things too. It hasn't been all bad. And also the icing on top of the cake was that I was sick for about a month. So the week before school got out, I started feeling sick. I had a sore throat. I started coughing. I started having sinus issues. And I just thought, you know, it's the kids. They're germy. I'm going to be home for 2 weeks and I'll probably feel fine. Well, I let it just kind of linger, and I just kept thinking, oh, I'm on break, like I'll get good. It's just because I'm around the kids all the time. Well, it didn't get better, and so a couple days before break was over, I went to the doctor and I did get on antibiotics. And so probably from the 3rd week of December till the 2nd week of January, I was pretty much down for the count. No energy, no motivation to even try to have energy. I wasn't working out. I wasn't able to because I was coughing so much that I couldn't get through like any moves without literally losing my breath and like gasping for air. I was using almost a whole box of tissues like every couple days, which is like hundreds of tissues. I was blowing my nose like every 5 minutes. I had sinus headaches constantly. It was miserable, honestly. She said it was a sinus infection. Luckily, it never got any further. So thank goodness for that, but it did take me getting on the antibiotics for anything to change. So if you're dealing with the same issue with all that sinus gunk, please go to the doctor, because putting it off did not help me, and it made it harder for me to heal, because even after the antibiotics were done, it still was not gone. So it was stressful and bad, and just overall just a bad time. So now I'm feeling good. We're going into week 3 of school, back from break. Today is Martin Luther King Day, so I'm off, and so I'm kind of finally feeling good, catching up, cleaning the house, stuff like that. And that was really hard for me, was over Christmas break. That's usually when I get my life together. Like summer break and Christmas break, I can have kind of a reset. Usually Thanksgiving and spring break I'm very busy, so that doesn't feel like a relaxing time. But those two, I usually clean and I get everything together and I reorganize, and I just couldn't do anything this Christmas break. I literally laid around and just watched Netflix. I watched everything there possibly is to watch on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus. Like, I was in there watching it. And I did work my coaching business, and I actually have been very successful in my coaching business recently. I mentored one of my coaches to hit a new rank, and it's just been good. I've been making a very, very nice income from coaching. Disclaimer, Beachbody does not guarantee any source of income. It's based on each coach's effort, diligence, and skill. But anyways, when I was ridden to the couch, I was working my coaching business, which was one convenient thing, but I couldn't work out, and I wasn't eating healthy because I was just, honestly, I was throwing myself a pity party for a while. And my anxiety from October till recently, and honestly still now, it's been very high. No real reason, lots of reasons I guess that just culminate, but I'm hoping that as I feel better physically, because now I'm working out again and I'm eating clean and I'm drinking all the water, I think that's definitely going to help my mental health. But it just hasn't been going too smoothly for me as far as that goes. Been very anxious. Even yesterday on a Sunday when I still had, Monday off, I was so anxious in Costco that I almost started crying for no reason. And luckily, Brandon and my mom are like aware of what's going on, and they are like super supportive and whatever, but they're just like, this is so random, like there's no reason for it. And I'm like, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if it's because my body is like, oh, you have school tomorrow, and so I was getting anxious even though I knew I didn't have school. So I don't know. So just identifying all those times when I lose control and trying to figure out why is pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm not taking any medication for anxiety. My therapist loves that I work out and eat healthy and drink water, so it'll be nice that I'm finally getting back on track with that after being sick for a while, because that just didn't help anything. So we're hoping we're moving in the right direction, and so I just kind of wanted to update you on where I've been and then what's coming up, because there's so many exciting things happening in the next couple months for me, so I kind of just wanted to lay them out there for you. So right now it's January 20th, Martin Luther King Day, and next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I will be at OMEA. Well, I won't really be at OMEA, the Ohio Music Education Association Professional Development Conference. I won't actually be there because I'm doing All-State. So I am co-chairing the Ohio All-State Choir, which is grades like 9 through 12. It's high school choir. And so that was a process we've been working on for about a year now. We had to hear all the auditions and select the choir members. Along with some help, we had to facilitate and organize regional rehearsals that we didn't host all of them, but we had to find the host, make sure everything was good for that. Then we had a big mass rehearsal in Columbus last week. And then at the end of the month, when it is the weekend of OMEA, we will be with the kids from Thursday to Saturday in the hotel practicing. Andre Thomas is going to be the director. He's flying in. He's so fabulous. I'm just so honored that we're going to get to spend time with him, and working with these kids is just going to be a really good time. So I'm excited for All-State. And that Saturday will be the performance for the choir, and then that'll be done. So that'll be something off my plate, but it's been kind of a cool experience to be a part of. And then the next week, I'm missing another Thursday and Friday off of school. So 2 Thursday, Fridays in a row I'll be gone because I'll be in Los Angeles. I earned a leadership conference through my coaching business, and it's only for new leaders within the company. 2 of my friends earned it as well, so that's really exciting. So we fly out there Thursday morning, and then there's events all Thursday and Friday, and they paid for my hotel Thursday night and Friday night. And then we decided to add an extra day to our trip and stay till Sunday, because myself and Brandon's coming with me, my friend Ariel, my friend Carla, their husbands, my friend Stephanie, her husband, and then maybe one of my friends, Abigail. We're going to Disneyland that Saturday and going to Star Wars. I'm so excited. And then we'll fly home Sunday morning and we'll be home. So that'll be awesome. Then I will only have, then it's like Valentine's Day, and then we'll have about a month. We'll have Brandon and I's anniversary, our 6th year anniversary, which is crazy. And then we will go to the Dominican Republic for an all expenses paid trip through my coaching company. Oh, I forgot, there's something before that. Guys, there's so much exciting stuff happening. Guess what? I'm very excited about this. I announced it over on Instagram if you saw this post, and if you know, you know. But myself, my friend Vivette, and my friend Darian were selected to present at this year's Impact Driven Teachers Conference in, I think it's in Hollywood Beach, Florida, which I googled, and I guess that's Panama City Beach basically, or like they're right next to each other. I don't know. I am super, oh no, this lighting is about to get real wonky, y'all. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I'm super excited. Our session is called Disrupting the School to Prison Pipeline. We all met back at the Impact Driven Teachers Conference last year and realized we all had this common passion project, and now we're going to get to just bring awareness to the subject and also have these amazing teachers come to this conference leave with action items so that they can start affecting change in their own communities. And oh my gosh, it is just full circle. And alongside with the topic of prison, I've actually also been still involved in prison ministries, and I am on the core team now. So I am in there pretty much every other week, working with the residents and facilitating small groups and stuff like that. So that's something I've continued to keep on my plate, because although it's an extra thing and it's a volunteer thing, it's something that brings me so much joy, and it's been really fulfilling to be able to work with those residents every week. So we have Impact Driven Teachers Conference. That is going to be the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of my spring break. So I'm going to have to miss school that Friday. And then the Wednesday through Sunday of my spring break, Brandon and I go to the Dominican Republic for an all expenses paid trip to the Hard Rock Casino through my coaching business. He's never been on one of these trips before. I took my mom on the last 2 because he was still in law school. So I'm really excited for him to see, because these trips are just so fabulous. They treat us like royalty. It is like the most amazing thing. And then once we get back, there really won't be that much more time, and then school will be over, which is crazy. Like, this school year has flown by. I have also been under evaluation for my continuing contract. So I've had 2 observations, and I will have 2 more before April, I think, and they are unannounced. And when my person comes in to observe me, who is another music teacher in the district, I have to have this week's, last week's, and next week's lesson plans ready. So I've been doing a lot more writing this year when it comes to lesson planning, and there's also, each time I get observed, there's a huge reflection paper I have to write. So that's been taking more time and is obviously adding more stress too. But I'm excited to almost be done with that process, and it really has been very reflective and helpful for me in growing as a music educator. But I really just wanted to update you guys. Sorry for the random location and the weird lighting and these little marks, but I just wanted to get this up here for you guys and just let you know there's a lot of content coming in the next few weeks. I have filmed a lot of vlogs, I just haven't edited them. And actually, not only was a big factor in this being my mental health and just needing a break, but also I was having a lot of technology problems, and I still am. My laptop is no longer functioning as a laptop. It will not work unless it's plugged in 100% of the time. As soon as you unplug it, it shuts off. And now also, while it's plugged in, sometimes it shuts off, which is so fun. And another thing, every time I edit a video, I delete the iMovie library, and that just like cleans out the files so that they're not in your computer, because your computer only holds so much and videos take a lot of room. Well, around December, when I started getting sick, I was motivated to get the YouTube stuff ready. and I deleted iMovie, like the whole application, and my computer is so old it wouldn't let me re-download iMovie. I had to download like 4 versions of like, I don't think, like Snow Lion and Mountain Lion or what, I don't even know what they were all called. It took me like a week of downloading new things, because you had to download this one to download this one, you had to download this one, download this update, and finally I got iMovie back, and I didn't have to pay for it or anything because it was supposed to be on your computer, and I just deleted it on accident, and oh my gosh, it was just a mess. So there's just been a lot, but I think I'm finally getting my life together. I promise to be less of a hot mess, and I am really excited to share with you guys all these exciting things coming up. I'll definitely be vlogging in LA. I'll definitely be vlogging. I don't know if I'll vlog during Allstate. Probably not, but I probably will, you know, update on Instagram. So if you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram. I have never, and probably will never, gone super quiet on there. That's like where I'm most active. And I definitely will be vlogging Dominican Republic and all that stuff. So really excited to be back with you guys. Please forgive me for taking a break. Hopefully you understand, especially if you are teachers. I'm sure you understand the struggle of being a teacher and dealing with mental health while having to maintain your crazy busy schedule. It is just a lot. But we were, you know, born to do this. We are built for this, and we will make it through together. So I'm really, really glad if you're still listening to this. I really appreciate you listening to me rant about all my problems, and I am so excited to be back on track with you guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be posting all those vlogs that I've already filmed. They will be kind of old, but they're just classroom content, so it doesn't really, it's not like, it's not going to be like it's just teaching vlogs. So if you want to see some teaching vlogs, be sure to subscribe. Give this a thumbs up if you just like are with me, you feel me, you understand me, because that will make me feel a lot better. And I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.